Today I am going to be talking to the one and only Robert, one of the, I don't know, best DDS PKers on Deadman mode, I'd say.
Everyone says that. Nah.
Yeah, no, wait,
Just
so
it's
what's...
just best PK full stop. Like leave it at that.
Is that your intro, yeah? Just best PKer, okay. Okay, fair enough.
Personally, I was the most fun playing the game. That's what I'll go for.
Okay, what about skill specs? Do you think he has a lot of fun, or do you think he doesn't?
Regular old school, most of the time, nah. He's just. I don't know anyone who actually watch and think they're really enjoying the game the whole time. Curtis maybe. He seems always quite happy playing.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, I'm happy when I'm playing my hardcore, but then as soon as I start PKing, apparently it brings the worst out of me.
Nah.
So...
It's Devon mode when you're running around killing some noobs. That's when you're truly happy.
Oh, that is a lot of fun as well, though.
Yeah.
Um,
That's what you need.
Okay, so the first question: what do you do on RuneScape?
Sit about and wait till the next Devon mode comes up. To be honest, I skill a little because I'm slowly edging towards max because I have nothing else to really do. And apart from that, it's PKing and staking, but neither of them go very well.
Okay, so I'll get onto the staking later on. How's the PKing going? So you say it's not going very well. What does that mean?
When I'm trying to PK for fun, I don't enjoy how everyone nowadays is literally insane at PKing and they play to not die.
Okay.
They don't play to kill you, well they do that anyway because I'm pretty shit, but they just play to not die, so they won't risk anything, give you no chances, and when you're just not very good, it's not always the funnest.
Yeah, it's like DHing. Like I went PKing 2 days ago, I think it was, and no one was giving any kill chances. You literally had to stack people out for like 100 HP. It was so bad.
Oh no, it's when I try and fight skill specs because I'm like, yeah, I'll get a fair fight, he'll risk it a lot. But all the people who ever go there to risk fight him and just take his cash, basically.
Yeah.
I fight some of them, they're just like, right, I have no chance whatsoever to kill you unless I absolutely max every single thing. Like, that's just not a fun way to play for me.
Yeah, fair enough. I think that's the same for me. That's why I've been risking it a lot more recently. So I think I'm trying to adopt the Robert approach of just having fun when PKing. Because it is a good approach to have, I think. Okay, how long have you played RuneScape?
I was counting this back. It's 13 years I've been playing RuneScape. I started in when I was in primary school in year 5 because just everyone else just found this game on Miniclip and were playing it. So I was like, oh, what game's that? Let me play. And then it was sort of, I want to be better than all of them. And now I'm still playing it for some weird reason.
Just RuneScape, isn't it? You never quit, apparently.
Literally on and off the whole time, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, so over those 13 years, what have you done throughout those 13 years? So has it been like 8 years PVMing and then like 5 years PKing, or what's been like the breakdown of those 13 years?
I can't really think what I was doing when I first played the game. I don't think it was a lot, but no, I just did a mix of everything really. Like my RS3 account, which is now was almost maxed at the time before I quit and before the new skills came out.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of skilling, bossing, and then PKing on the side as well. Just well-rounded, I think.
And would you say you started PKing more when Deadman mode came out?
Probably. I can't really remember. 07, I started it up to start PKing again, and then everyone was just really good at that. So starting staking and quitting and.
Okay.
But Dev mode, yeah, I guess PKing.
Okay, so I've got a question here, which is: do you prefer staking or PKing?
If in regular RuneScape, I'm not really a fan of either. Okay. I try and PK for fun, but I always just get annoyed by if I go out and try and like hybrid this, or I go tribrid and then it's like, yep, I'm being killed by a singles team, just being TB'd after I've had a fight with someone.
Yeah.
And that just makes me want to go stake, and staking's never fun because you just lose all your stuff.
Okay.
Neither of them that great.
Okay, fair enough. Earlier you said you got into it via people playing Miniclip or people going on Miniclip and you asking them what it was. So is that how you got into RuneScape?
That's pretty much how I got it. My brother had played RuneScape Classic probably a year before because I remember seeing that, and when I first started I was like, do you still have your account? What's the details or whatever?
Okay.
But then people at school made me start playing.
Okay, cool. What's one unique thing about you?
When I was in primary school, I competed in a Connects tournament, and me and my friend, we both went there for our school, and we won it and then went into some
Okay.
quarterfinals thing, which we then end up losing for like the whole of my county I was in.
Wait, so what was it? A Connects tournament?
Connects tournament.
What's that?
You don't know what Connects is?
Connects? No, I have no idea what Connects is.
Uh
Is it like Connect 4?
no, no. You know,
Oh!
not Lego, but I can't think what it.
Yeah, no, my
How to
girlfriend literally
describe?
just told me what it was because she made a car the other day on the weekend.
Yeah,
Okay, I know exactly what it is. Okay, that's
yeah.
pretty cool. So, is it just like fastest time to build something, or how did
It
that?
was just based on basically they give you a design script and then it was based on like what you've built and creativity and like explaining what everything is in it.
Okay,
Remember I had to make some classroom of the future and we just blagged it a lot.
fair enough. I feel like that's your motto, isn't it? Blag it a lot and just see what happens.
Pretty much, yeah, it gets you through most things. How I got through uni.
Although I can see you're very good at planning stuff on demo mode, aren't you? Because
That's half the fun of demo mode, I think. Nowadays it has got a bit stale. Everyone sort of knows the best routes of doing a lot of stuff isn't worthwhile doing, but I do love, and in the initial stage of demo mode I was planning out before the game mode even released.
yeah, yeah, I'd say you're one of the more prepared players of demo mode.
I like to think so, it doesn't always work.
Yeah, fair enough. There's always those things that happen which kind of just ruin it all. But yeah, we'll get onto demo mode in a bit. What do you currently do in real life?
I work full time for a financial company.
Okay.
Finished uni last year and went straight into this just to get experience for the moment, and then I'm gonna look for a better job once I've got a year's experience.
Okay, and do you enjoy it or
Oh
what?
no, it's bloody awful.
What's it like? Like, give an average kind of day or that's
Average day.
yeah.
Just I just couldn't give you an average day. I pretty much sit there and do nothing at the moment because it's. I don't want to sound too arrogant, but it's a job that's beneath me. It's like you don't need to know anything to do this job, and it's just very simple, and it's not something I would be doing for much longer.
Okay, fair enough. So then, if you're doing that job, how often do you play RuneScape these days?
I probably only play for 2 hours a night, pretty much,
Okay.
and then probably 4 or 5 at the weekend.
Okay, so at those 2 hours, what would that consist of? Is that mainly staking, mainly PKing,
Um,
or?
it depends. I'll try and see who's like streaming, and then I'll go if someone's doing like PK and like skill specs, or you, I'll go fight you, or go rev mass or something like that. Staking again, if I watch someone staking, it kind of makes me think, they've won a lot of money. I could go do the same, but nah, it's just mainly rebuilding or skilling.
Okay, fair enough. Do you play any other games other than RS?
I was thinking about that. I haven't played another game pretty much since Demo Mode released, and that's like, was it 3 years now?
Yeah,
2.5 years.
yeah, yeah.
I haven't played another game since then.
Wow.
Before it was League of Legends, but no, Demo Mode's got me hooked.
Okay. I don't know anything about League of Legends, but for those who do, what rank did you get to?
I was like Diamond 5 at the time, but I wasn't any good.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. So would you say you were stronger at RS than League? Or is it
Yeah,
a difficult
yeah.
comparison?
I think I have a very good amount of knowledge on RuneScape.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So next, if we kind of talked about what you do at work. So on the weekend, what would be like your average day? Like, give us a day in the life of yourself on a weekend.
I don't know. On the weekends, I can never be asked to really do anything because I've been working a week, so I'll be just spending time with my girlfriend. I'll probably wake up before I play on the computer for a couple of hours, and then we'll do something during the day. Go out for dinner, maybe go to the cinema,
Okay.
stuff like that.
Do you like purposefully wake up before her so you can play a bit of RuneScape, or?
Pretty much, yeah. That's the plan for the weekend. I'll get 2 hours while she's still sleeping, and then spend time with her when she's awake.
Fair enough. How long have you guys been dating?
A year and a half now,
Okay, that's quite a long time.
and she'll be coming to this next Demo Mode tournament with me, so
Hey, we'll see you there. I can't wait for that, man.
that should be good.
Yeah. Just hopefully no technical difficulties.
Oh, they've got the pause button now, so it shouldn't be too bad.
Oh, okay. That's pretty good.
They can
Hopefully,
literally pause the server. I don't know if they pause the server, but they can make people log back in, and so if something is going wrong, it should be alright this time
okay,
around.
that's nice. That's really nice. So yeah, talking about that, do you still enjoy playing demo mode?
I do and I don't. I It's not what it once was. It was absolutely brilliant back when it first came out because no one really knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
And tournament-wise, I would say I now prefer tournaments to season
Okay.
because there's no restrictions. It's pretty much go, keep going, and I book time off work, so I have more time to play tournaments, which might be why I enjoy it more.
Okay.
But it's become a lot more noob friendly. Everyone knows what they're doing. Like when it first came out, it was about literally I could go PKing all the time, so I could be like high levels than people, and it wasn't about skill.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's like literally the best PK is going on there. Everyone's the same stats because you can only get 500k XP a day.
Yeah.
Everyone has unlimited supplies. You got no KO potential because your weapons are like shit compared to people having anglerfish, bruise day one. It's lost some of its enjoyment for me
Okay.
because people have got probably better at it, and I'm not a fan of a lot of the changes they've made.
Yeah. So for quite a few of the people that are watching, they may not know your kind of play style is. You used to be known for the DDS Russia, didn't you? That's what you'd go
Season
for.
one or original demo was all about DDS Russian, just because I was like, right, I want to kill people. Everyone's used to take the piss. They're like, what? Why are you going around? I've only got melee. You're not going to kill anyone. And they'd see me spec someone a 40-40 and be like, what the hell? This is insane. How do you kill them like that? And it's just so enjoyable. That's what I love doing.
Yeah, your streams used to be insane. Like it'd be so funny just watching you run around DDSing everyone out. And it's kind of like Torvesta's AFK checker. It was kind of like you were doing that before, on
Yeah.
season one, just killing
His
people.
his AFK check was inspired by me. Like the amount of times I got like double kills and stuff at Yaks and all that. And
Yeah.
the thing about that is it used to be really fun because you'd have to plan escape routes and stuff because when the people with barrage get on you and you just don't know what you're doing, and that was just the adrenaline rush you got when you got someone with barrage on you. Like, what can I do? How do I escape this?
Yeah.
It was brilliant. There's actually a risk, and nowadays it's sort of like, well, you just bolt rag them back until your skull's gone. You got unlimited food.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Well, okay. So, what changes would you make to the Deadman mode, seasonal or tournament?
Tournament specifically, I would make a lot less noob friendly. It's a competitive tournament. I think it should be like XP lost on death. There's a lot of changes that people have gone to put in. I don't know how to fix demo mode now that everyone's like really good at it and all that.
Okay.
One major fix I would say was I don't like the final hour tour of the tournament anymore
Okay.
because it's literally 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 clans alliancing, 700 people across like 3 CCs. Just literally you go with them to get into the final hours. Literally you don't have to do anything. You just sit in a CC. Whereas like original demo mode tournament was 10 different clans and literally you had to actually fight it out. I mean, Rot were very good at that and
Yeah.
won a lot of them, but nowadays it's literally just mass up. Anyone can get into the final because you've got 600 people to protect you and they just let you get into the final with your streamer or something.
Yeah. I
You
think.
don't actually do anything in the final hour.
Yeah, because I think my suggestion, I did suggest to them to make it 256 people for the final area instead of the 128 people, because then it allows a lot more solo players to actually get in without having to clan up. So do you think that'd be like, would that kind of solve it or help it a little bit?
I don't really think that changes too much. I mean, it's a
Okay.
nice idea because it'd be easier for people to get into the final and then it's just like PK skill, but it sort of just takes away what demo mode was made to be in
Okay.
tournament style for me. It's becoming more of a PvP tournament of who's actually good at 1v1ing, which for you who's like
Yeah.
really good at it is ideal, but I don't know how you can like try and solve the clanning problem. I think that's been an issue ever since demo mode came out and started getting popular. People forming clans to just destroy everyone else.
So I think you like the concept of kind of anyone can win that kind of.
I like that a bit more nowadays. It's just, I think
Yeah.
2 tournaments ago, I was part of the biggest team at Great Teams. I sort of just sat there. I didn't have to attack anyone. It was literally I'm in the final 1v1s now, and I haven't done anything for this final hour. Like, how is that fair?
No,
And then
that's
I think a lot of people had that last tournament because they had like even bigger clans together then.
Yeah, I know. Like, yeah, there's some clans which are like 300 people, so it's crazy to try and beat them. Okay. Mika did suggest a question related to that, which is why I've put his name in brackets. But I'm not going to ask it later. So I've got here. Describe what happened in the first demo mode tournament.
First DMM tournament, I don't know what was it. Who was casting it? Was it Ian and Boaty casting the first original one?
I can't actually remember.
I know that Boaty was casting it, so he didn't play that whole week.
Okay.
And which was why I think I was like top of Twitch for the entire week or something, just streaming Slayer. And everyone's like, go PK and go PK. And it's like, nah, I'm waiting for the final hour. I'm gonna PK in the final hour, and then the final hour just like, yep, insta kill gas. Everyone dies at once. And I remember being on TeamSpeak with people, because I was like, the last one that I could see on my screen die, I was like screaming like, oh my god, I've won.
Yeah.
And then everyone was like going crazy, and then I was like, wait, no, I've just died, I'm in the jail cell, what's happened? And we all just went silent, and I was just like, second place.
Yeah, so I think it was it You Never Learn?
You Never Learn
Yeah.
won the 10k that time round.
And that was because he was tick eating in the bank, wasn't it?
I think he was trying to walk his way to the bank or something like that, but died on the way there. But yeah, just tick eating the gas.
Yeah, so I personally believe you were the true winner of that first tournament, because you were in the middle of all the chaos and not at a bank. You know, it was pretty unfortunate, and obviously that is kind of biased because I wasn't your team and stuff.
It's all about tactics, isn't it? Yeah. At the end of the day.
I guess. But yeah, what were you planning on doing with those winnings?
Well, that was all split between the teams, so I would have only had like 500. Probably about 500 quid. But at the time I was at uni, so that would have just been a couple more good nights out, I think. I don't think it would have been spent responsibly in any way.
Fair enough. What's been your favourite demo mode season / tournament?
Are we counting the original?
Yeah.
The original would win hands down.
Okay, not original, excluding that.
Tournament wise, there's been so many now. I'm trying to like remember them all. I think probably it would have been the second ever demo mode tournament that had the Barbarian Village finish.
Okay.
That you came like 5th in.
Yeah. Okay.
Because that one I had to go on holiday during the tournament, so I literally spent the week. I just like, right guys, I've got 3 days to play. I'm gonna just muck about, have fun. I went PKing like all week and going to fight Rot on Zaya and be like, right guys, we're gonna kill someone on Zaya, go and just DDS specking people on that and getting chased down by like 40 people. It's just really fun, just running around killing people, having no cares. Like the other ones that I've tried to take seriously and just sweat it out all week haven't been as enjoyable. I mean, I love playing, but it gets to like day 4 or 5 and I'm like, why am I doing this? I'm just gonna die instantly.
Yeah, you are one of the people who play like a lot of hours, don't you? So you do put a lot of effort in.
Hundreds of hours a week.
Yeah. Okay. What's been your favourite moment in demo mode?
I know you highlighted the Welcome to Camelot, which is it's up there with one of my favourite clips, but I think my favourite moment on demo mode was original demo mode when I was getting attacked by Rot at Castle Wars.
Okay.
And I had so many Rot people on me, like back when they had Venom and literally all the good gear, Serp helms, full arms and that. And escaping them, literally running all the way to Yanil and using a myth grapple to escape up the wall.
Yeah, okay.
And everyone in the chat was just going wild, and they was like, what the hell, I didn't even think of this, that's actually insane. It was one of my favourite moments. I think it's on my YouTube, one of my great escapes.
Okay. Yeah, if you could send me like those links after, and I'll whack them in the description. So if people want to go see that, they can. Was that the one with ice in it?
No, that was I did that a second time with ice, and but no, that was one of my favourite things. Just because I always used to run around with melee only, so I was always getting attacked. But I quested Barrow's gloves and tried to think of like all the escapes you can, and that's what the original demo mode was all about. It was like, right, I'm gonna have to plan escape routes because you got to tank for 30 minutes, whoever you attack, and you lose half your XP if you die. So you really don't want to do that.
Yeah, it's true. The death penalties were so kind of destructive to your account, weren't they? It was insane.
But that was just so fun. No one quit playing. They're like, right, we'll just go train again and do it again.
True, true. So, what advice would you give to someone wanting to get into Deadman mode?
Just go play a season. It's not hard anymore. They've made it very noob friendly, pretty much. You can cap your XP in a couple of hours and then just go PK. You should be able to get supplies and stuff easily. It's not too hard to play the game anymore. I don't know if that's good advice. Basically, I'm just saying play the game, you know.
Like, are there any specific routes you think are good / easy, or is it just play the game? Like, if you die on Deadman mode, kind of what's your strategy to kind of rebuild?
I usually look for it's usually a skill end, to be honest. Although nowadays, when they've put in all these supply drops, it's probably just kill a load of monsters and get as much cash as you can.
Okay, so Slayer or just random NPCs?
Slayer's always good. If you have 75 Slayer at any point, you can just always rebuild on Gargoyles or Kurask or something like that. It's probably one of the best methods.
Okay.
Fuck off. Getting called a nerd sat here.
Girlfriend's just abusing you, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, she's gone now, it's all good.
Okay, so 4thix asked a question regarding streaming back in the day, but I've kind of included it into this, so could we see you streaming again full-time in the future?
The reason why I never did full-time streaming was because I didn't really have anything to stream full-time.
Okay.
I mean, I love Deadman mode enough, and I just don't have that same passion for old school.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I still enjoy it and play it a lot, but it's not as enjoyable for me to stream it. Okay. I don't really know what to stream a lot of the time. I could see myself going sort of more full-time, as in taking a month out just to stream Deadman mode every time it comes around.
Okay.
But I'm just not I wasn't financially stable enough to ever stream, so to get myself a job to pay the rent.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Okay, but yeah, no, seeing those monthly streams is always a good sight. Seeing you live again is always.
I would love to win some money off Deadman tournament. I've told you this before, and just take a month out to go stream the next one and play all the season. Then stuff like that would be insane. That'd
be sweet. Okay, we're going to move on to the Twitter questions now.
All right.
And Jackson asks, what is Robert's favourite weapon in old school, and why is it the DDS?
I think probably it is the DDS. I mean, I don't know. It's such a cheap, terrible weapon. But even with like max gear, you can still spec like 46, and just like I know you never like hit that, but
yeah.
It's just a really strong, cheap weapon. I just remember the first time I ever played RuneScape. First time I got members, going to the wilderness to try and PK someone, using my Rune Long and Rune Kite Shield, and I just died to a one-item DDS, and that memory sticks with me in the game.
Okay,
got lured for my stuff, didn't protect item, lost my Rune Kite, but DDS, I was like, right, I want one of them. And it's just a sick weapon, to be fair.
Yeah, the four specs makes it a lot of fun to use, doesn't it?
It's just jokes, yeah.
Okay. Chalista asks, why penguins?
I think this comes back to when I was a child and my mum took me to the zoo.
Okay.
And I remember being fascinated by the penguins, and I didn't want to go see any other animals. They were at the entrance. I just sort of wanted to stay there and see them. And last year, my girlfriend took me to meet the penguins at London Zoo, so I got to actually go, like, touch them and take pictures with them and all that, and it's just amazing. Loved it.
That's a very nice, thoughtful present of it, you know? Okay. Hermachi, don't want to ruin that name. Where's one place you'd like to go on holiday that you've never been to?
I've been like hardly anywhere.
Okay.
I don't really know. I hate like all the stuff that can kill you, like snakes, spiders, and stuff that freaks me out. So
not Australia.
Australia's sort of like out of the question. But probably just like somewhere hot, so I can just get pissed and lay on a beach.
Fair enough. Sounds good. Although you'd probably get very dehydrated if you did that, wouldn't you? But,
just drink more.
Fair enough. Matteo asks, do you ever plan on maxing your account?
Slowly. Hopefully when Old School Mobile comes out, I've been waiting 6 months for an iPad I never use. But when that comes out, it should help me get agility, mining, fishing done, and then it's just a case of wait till I have money 1 week and do a buyable skill before I stake the money. And It's one of
Okay.
them. I probably see myself maxing at some point. I'm getting close.
What's your total level right now?
Uh, 2,216.
Oh damn! So you've got like what?
61 to go.
Oh, okay, that's pretty close, dude. That's nice. Okay, well, yeah, RuneScape Mobile can hurry up and come up. That'd be great. So Lettuce asks, do you have a dual arena addiction?
I think probably slightly. Yeah, I just get bored in the game, and because I've had like bills and bills before, doing any, it kills off the game for you. I wouldn't never suggest staking because once you have that and you get the easy money, it's sort of like, why would I want to go boss if I could just go get lucky at the dual arena and then get 10 times the amount of money that I would have made, and it's just not fun anymore.
Because I guess like once you've had bills, the thought of going to Vorcraft and getting Vorkath or whatever it is, and getting 4 mil an hour must seem pretty daunting.
Vorkath's not bad. Vorkath's like a good one. That and Sora, there's 2 bosses I probably still do, but I'm like, would I want to go Bandos and try and get an RNG BCP? And it's like, no, I'll just go stake or something like that.
Yeah, fair enough.
Raids is the same, waiting an hour, getting 0 loot. You're like, right, this was a waste of time. Let's go stake my gear.
Yeah, my first ever raid was with you, wasn't it?
Yep, you're gonna do raids 2 with me soon. Just die.
Mate. Yeah, just gonna die 24/7.
You've got no bank for it either, have you?
Oh yeah, no, I lost my bank. I lost my bank staking. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing, but just having a bit of fun, you know.
Yeah.
We also have another dual arena orientated question. Tom asks, how much debt are you currently in?
If you had asked me yesterday, it'd be like nothing, but
yeah,
yesterday went wrong, and someone lent me monies and stuff, and it's like 1.3 bill at the moment, which is not a good feeling.
Yeah,
cry myself to sleep at night, you know.
What's the plan to get out of that? Are you gonna stake more, or are you gonna, I don't know, PVM or what?
I don't really know. At the moment, I'm just doing Zora to try and get back on my feet. Hoping Raids 2, I enjoy it and want to do stuff like that, and hopefully that'll be good.
Okay, fair enough. Nick asks, what's your favourite RS update of all time?
Bounty Hunter Craters.
Okay, that's like me. Okay.
I started playing like pretty much, and when I finally like got into RuneScape and enjoying it most was when it's like, oh shit, we're now removing free trade and stuff like that, and then they brought in the Bounty Hunter Craters. And I used to have like some 99 strength account. I can't remember what its other stats were, but I used to go free to play PK in there all the time, make myself PK videos, and then when editing them, delete the footage by accident because I wasn't very smart at this point. But I used to love that. Bounty Hunter crates were so fun.
Oh yeah.
And it might have been back in that era. Everyone's shit as well, so you're using no combo food. You're not eating when you're like 50 HP, and it's just like, yep, you can just be one hit by a Godsword swing and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think that was like my favorite time as well. Just because I think killing people, I think the whole target system was awesome, and like having to remember where to go.
And having 2 people on you at once.
Oh yeah, the tanking aspect of it, like you're forced to tank at certain points. I just think it was like a really fun kind of game mode, and I wish they had like the Crucible that came out was terrible in my opinion. And
Crucible, was that the RS3 one?
Yeah, that was pre-OC. They brought out the Crucible in an
was
attempt.
Was that pre-OC? Oh wait, no, yeah, you just had that with Steel Titans and stuff, and you get a target. The target with Steel Titan, you just get one hit by them. I was like, yep.
It was no way near as fun.
That was awful.
I wish they had something similar to that because it was so good. But okay, that's cool. That's literally my favourite time update as well. So awesome.
Yeah, you had all the best PK fids back then. So.
Oh yeah, like Block and PB and all that.
I'll be watching You Bleed Red and stuff do Bounty Hunter videos, and I'll be like, right, I want to go in there and do it now. And
okay.
Doing Fist of Guthics for my rune gloves and free to play and spiky shield and stuff like that for the strength bonus.
Oh mate, the good old days. Justice says, do you get mad if someone emerald bolts you in perma-stage of DMM Tourney?
I don't get Justice. I don't know if he likes me or not. I'm really confused. I thought we were friends.
Okay.
But nah. Play however you want on the tournament. Like if I see like that's the one time you can just go around and rag people because you're trying to win a tournament. If you go around ragging people, then fair enough. That might increase your odds. It might be a waste of time.
Yeah.
But nah, that's jokes. I emerald bolt people in the seasonals, and I have so much fun just bolting fishers and seeing them get poisoned in the bank, and everyone's crying.
You're evil.
It's so funny though.
Oh god. Okay, fair enough. I mean, you can guess who asked this, but can the engineer borrow an AGS?
Didn't you get that as your challenge when you did this video?
I did, mate, and I tried to do it on skill specs, and he ended up removing me. So it didn't end too well for me, but yeah, no, it was.
Oh nah, nah, I don't have any money. I can't lend him.
Okay, Connor, this is a pretty random one to be fair. I saw it and I was like, oh, okay, this is pretty interesting. What's your favourite meme?
I like sarcastic SpongeBob.
Sarcastic SpongeBob. Wait, is that like the alternate caps lock thing?
Yes, yeah, it is.
Yeah, okay.
I just love someone like being proper angry and putting a comment or something like that, and then someone just replies to it in like alternating caps and is taking the piss out of them.
Okay, yeah, no, I enjoy that as well. Okay, so the final two questions, and I always say two questions, although it's actually just one question, and then just kind of a statement, I guess. Are you going to RuneFest?
No, I can't afford it.
No.
At this moment in time, I won't be because I can't afford it. If financial situation changes, then I'll look into it. But nah. There was one year I could have gone when I had a load of money and I bought bonds for it, and then they removed being able to buy it with bonds and couldn't do it. And nowadays I just ain't got spare cash for it. So unfortunately,
Okay.
no.
Well, hopefully you can save some to actually go, because that'd be sick.
We'll see what happens. I'll just win this tournament, or if you win it and actually pay me my split this time, we'll be sorted.
That imaginary agreement, yeah.
Mate, on stage, you got to honour the on-stage agreement. You just
Okay. And then finally, what social media do you use so people can follow you / keep in contact?
just Twitter. I think it's at RSN RRobert, and I think that's the same with Twitch at RSN RRobert.
Okay. And well, you used to upload like the odd YouTube video, didn't you? But
I don't even know my YouTube channel now. I don't really plan on ever doing YouTube again. Really, I can't see myself doing it. Maybe if I get a new PC in the future, but I'm still like streaming and stuff with my old laptop, so it's
doing the kitchen streams.
it's not ideal to try and make videos and stuff.
Okay, fair enough. Well, thank you very much for taking your time out of your day to do this with me. How was it? Was it all right?
Yeah, it's okay. How much is this getting paid for? We're splitting the ad revenue 50-50. I get about
mate.
36 pence.
I was gonna say that's a pretty accurate guess. Like, I don't know if you know my analytics, but Jesus, that's pretty much bang on, mate. So,
Right, well, I'll expect that in the bank account Monday. Sorted.
Yeah, awesome. All right, thank you very much, Robert. If you want to say goodbye to everyone.
Thanks for having me. It's been quite fun. Just talking about RuneScape, you know. Can't complain about that.
Always good RuneScape chat. I'm sure we'll have more RuneScape chat at DMM Mode.
Yeah.
Which will be a lot of fun.
Throughout the tournament if you're on TS at some point.
Yeah, exactly. All right, sweet. Thank you very much, Robert.
All right, cheers.
Awesome. Cheers, mate.
Bye.